everybody, Grandma Bev here, and welcome to this week's Ride Along With Me. Now this is the afternoon, Monday afternoon, because of course this is Bob's golf day, but there's also supposed to be flowers delivered to me sometime today, so didn't want to leave the house. Have nobody there for when they come. So now that Bob got back, I'm able to take off. So what I'm going to do today is, I mentioned in one of my videos on the weekend, I'm going to go to the new Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go pick up a bag of clothes that the consignment store doesn't want, and then those will go to my second season thrift store. I need to go to Dollar Tree and get some of our little, like those little dollar bars, those little ones that I use instead of eating candy. And let's see, what else do I have? I got a list. I need to stop at the post office. I thought I'd go to this other shopping center we haven't been to with you, and go to Marshall's and maybe Ulta. And what I'm trying to do is time it so that I can be in the little town of Polsbo down here by 5:30, because I'm meeting one of my sons for dinner for Mother's Day. So hold on, let me turn you because it's really pretty out today. Okay, and I'm not going to leave this going through all of the driving because last week's got a little long, and then I had to do all the hauls separate from it. I had wanted to do it all in one. So I've taken you this way several times now, I'm going to turn this off in a little bit. Let me catch up, speed up a little, get up to this green light. Oops, turning yellow, but I'm going through. Okay, well, I got a little bit of utility work going on up here. And you can see let's see, I might make you a little higher. You can see more of the clouds. See, there's clouds and there might be rain somewhere, but it's still kind of pretty. What they're doing. To me, it looks like they painted maybe, but they didn't paint it all in here, so I don't know. See, up here, looks like they painted the lines. So as I go to each place and then get back in the car, I'll give you an update of maybe what happened while I was in the stores. So right now, as you can see, those of you who have watched these regularly, going down into the little waterfront town of Polsbo. And this is where I'll be coming back to have dinner tonight. So I will be able to maybe include a little video of the actual water, because I'll be pulling in that parking lot, and then show you the place I'm going to eat in. That's where the video will end today. So here we go. Where I'm going to eat dinner is down here to my right. It's called the Green Light. So I'll show you that later. So I'm going to turn you off right now. So I'll be back more than likely when I get down into the town. I'm back on. I'm coming down into Silverdale now, into town. I wanted you to see that cloud though. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that cloud. As long as it stays looking like that, it doesn't start gripping rain. But I've decided I'm going to go to Dollar Tree first. It makes better sense. So I'll just go straight up this road and go to Dollar Tree. I did go into Michael's. And yes, they did have their $5 grab sale. But there were just a few things left. And what they were are, you know, those things you stick in the ground. It's got little signs, say Happy Easter or anything like that. It was all Easter stuff. And they put like about 5 of those signs together. And that pack would be your $5. So I didn't get anything. Now, they might have had a lot more out earlier in the day. Yeah. So, excuse me. I went to Dollar Tree, and I will quick show you what I got. I got these, some of you know I'm redoing my pantry, so I got these things to see if they would work as far as, I got 3 of them, as far as stacking cans and stuff. I got these Sassy and Chic eyebrow cleanup things. I saw somebody else use it, and they said they were really good. So let's see, I got several. I wasn't planning on getting paper masks because I don't really need them, but you know, when you see one that looks like something maybe will work on my face. Here's a Bolero raspberry seed and antioxidants. What's this one? Oh, this is Bio Miracle Detox Collagen Face Mask infused with charcoal and seaweed. And then another, who's this one by? Bolero. It's aloe and hyaluronic acid. Let's see. And I like these. These work really well. They are Armor All disinfectant wipes. It says it kills the COVID-19, the virus, but I don't know if it really does. But these work really well on telephone screens and on iPad screens, so that's why I would get those. Okay, then I got my usual, what I was really going in for these. And 2 things of trail mix. Let's see, and then this little thing, you know, to hang on the wall, because you'll be seeing a video pretty soon, and I've got some little things that came in a box that can hang on this, so that's what that's about. So that's all I bought. You know, it only came to about $20. Would have been less. Anyway, so much of it is stuff that, let's put it back here, that I just don't need. I used to always buy because I'd put them in giveaways. But, you know, I've got so much stuff right now to go through to put it to that big giveaway contest that I have going on right now. So go back, watch my videos, because the winner will be drawn on the 15th. So, oops, left one on the floor. And you know, there's still some stuff that I use personally. You know, like the stuff for my face. I run across that, and there's another one I got that's good for like the chest and the like brown spots. I don't know where I had them, put them. And one of the things I've gotten since we got home, so I don't know where I'm shoving this stuff. Is that or Lucy's hiding them on me, just, you know, trying to be funny. So now I'm going to go up to the Lucky Star consignment and pick up the bag of clothes that they don't want. And then from there, I will go down to Hobby Lobby. We'll go on the other side of the mall. So I'll come back on after I get that stuff. So I'll be with you in a bit. And we are now at Hobby Lobby. A lot of cars out here. Can you see what's on the window? Now that I'm going to be getting out and, you know, walking a little ways, a rain cloud decided to weep its tears. Let's see where I can find up here is. What's the closest spot? I guess right here. Okay, this is a tight spot. But I don't know if I'm the one in here crooked or if it's the people next to me, but we'll see when I go to get out. Okay, the clothing store, the consignment store, they gave me a bag which was almost the entire thing that I brought in, which means they gave me back a whole bunch of nice new clothes that maybe I've worn maybe once. I don't know who those people are honking at. Maybe they were honking at me, trying to punish me because I'm in here a little crooked. Too bad. Okay, well, I'm going to go into Hobby Lobby and maybe I'll have better luck in there. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, that was interesting, you know. I mean, I'm really happy that it's here, but I will only buy things generally if they're on sale. I have to want something really badly to pay a full price. And I had seen something when we were down in Yuma at the Hobby Lobby there that I thought would look good in my area in my computer room. And they had them here, but I didn't want to pay full price. So I asked the gal to make sure that they weren't on sale. And she said, no, but check back next week. So maybe next week I'll have to check back. Otherwise, I only bought, well, 2 things. I thought this was so cute. Isn't that cute? You can guess where that's going. In our backyard. And so, you know, it was 50% off. So instead of $25.99, I paid $12.49 or something. So that's what I bought. And then I'm starving. Little pack of M&M's peanuts just to hold me over until I meet Alan for dinner. So right now it's almost 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna go over to Marshall's and see how long I'm in there. Let's see if it's 4. Yeah, so I might, when I come out of there, have to head back into Poulsbo. So, and I put sandals on today. My one toe feels like it's getting a blister because I haven't worn these particular sandals for a lot of walking since on the one heel since we went on our cruise. But I get so hot in the stores when I've got, you know, especially if I have socks and tennis shoes on. So I'm gonna head out of here and head over to Marshall. So I'll turn you back on as I'm pulling up around the Marshall's shopping center so you can see that. So hold on. So we're going by the mall on my right, and there's a JCPenney still down there, and a Barnes & Noble, and then over here on my left, it's Target. So this is where the big mall is, which I hardly ever go into anymore. I just get everything online. And so many of the stuff, you know, when you go through the mall and the stores they have are geared towards younger people, because I guess they feel younger people tend to spend more, and us older people are more conservative with their spending. They don't know me, but you know, I can do just as much damage online as I can walking through the store. Up here, after I get through the light, on the right is an Applebee's, and on the left is an Olive Garden and Lobster Tree. Is that what it's called? Olive Garden, Lobster something. Don't remember. Don't go there because I'm not that much into fish. So it's rare if we go to, oh, Red Lobster. That's it. Oh, light screen, so we will go through. You can see the Applebee's down there. I don't think you can see the right here with the Olive Garden Red Lobster. Oh, I'm going to go back over the freeway. And on this side of the freeway is where they built a new mall a few years ago. So there's like Old Navy here, Marshall, VSW, bunch of little eating places. This is where we went last week after our movie to get our mod pizza. Oh, the light turned yellow. No way I'll get there in time. Now see, it's red. This is one of those weird interchanges that they made where when you're stopped up the light here to go turn left to go down onto the freeway, people coming from the other direction are coming right at you and then cross down to the right to go down onto the freeway. And when we get to go to the freeway, we're heading right towards them. So, you know, when they first finished this interchange, it was kind of weird to drive and see that you're facing all those cars. Oh, come on, rain, ease up so I can get out of the car and not get too wet. I'm gonna have to walk around holding my one toe kind of up because it feels like I'm getting a blister on the bottom. But when I come all the way into town here, I try to get as much in as I can, you know. Here we go. This is called the Trails of Silverdale. They just built a big, I think it's a retirement home up here. Come on, mister, you have to slow down. I get irritated at people the way they drive. And they probably do at me too. Okay, this center is pretty busy. We've got a Sierra. Say Sprouts, if you like Sprouts. Ulta. I had planned on maybe going to Ultra, but I don't think I'm going to have time. So let's go down here. Is that a spot up in front? Ooh. If Grandma can get it. Here we go. I will come back on after I'm done. Okay, half hour later. I don't know. I didn't really see anything I want. I guess I won't buy unless it's on a clearance usually. And I was hoping to find some of the eyeshadow palettes and things. I'm looking for one that looks like it would really turn on a teenage girl. So I want to bring some back for my granddaughter, but you know, I want them on sale and they didn't have any. Oh, got raindrops on my glasses, even though I put them in my purse. So I can show you real easily what I bought. This container. And this is for the, you know, the backyard kids to put their food in, because I bought a huge bag of it the last time I got some food. Then I found this on a clearance, $3. It was a la Maison Sweet Almond Moisturizing Shea Butter and Argan Oil Hand Cream. So I got this for $3 instead of $3.99. It's gonna drop it right in my purse. And then I've been looking for one of these little umbrellas because this is the little ones that I like to take with us when we go on our trips. And I already had one, and I thought, well, maybe Bob would be okay with a polka dot one. I don't know. It's the only one they had, and they're $9.99. Wasn't on sale, but being I saw it. So I only spent $28, no, $25.98. So now I've got an hour till I need to be where my Moly. Shawl is back here. So what to do? Ah, man. I guess I should head back in the post boat area. And probably the second season's already closed. I think it closes at 4. Post office will already be closed by the time I get there. I don't know what to do with myself. It'll take me a half hour to get home. So it gives me a half hour or so until it's the time to meet him. So, okay, you're around. Stories can I tell you? I mean, you know I must have a lot of stories if I'm, you know, in my 70s. Some of them, though, you might not understand or you'll be shocked at what I talk about. Though those of you who've gotten to know me wouldn't be shocked. When we get through this intersection, I don't know if you can't see it yet because it's the car in front of me is blocking it. There's a big statue on the corner of a Norwegian like god or something like that. And every once in a while it'll end up with, like, if the Seahawks are doing really well, you see some Seahawk, you know, hat or scarf or something on it, or, you know. So it's kind of cute. And then some people get upset, you know. It's like, where's your sense of humor? Jeez, you know, let people have fun. Now this is where, you know, I'm usually coming from the other direction, and I usually turn left to go down into Silverdale. So we're kind of on the other side. Wow, you guys are really bouncing here. Turn this so you can see better as I come into view of the area that I'm going to turn down into. And what it will be is I'll be turning down into the parking lot that goes behind the stores that you see me go through on Front Street, the waterfront street. Here we go. Now see if you can catch that guy standing there. See, it says, "Welcome to Post Boat." There, see? See? Big guy. Of course, over here is where 2 of my babies left this earth. Hi, babies. It's Bailey and Bethany. It was so sad going about it. I know a lot of you probably had to hold your babies as they were put to sleep. Oh, it's so hard. But you know, the one time I didn't do it, that was the first time I had to face having an animal put to sleep. I was afraid. So I had her in her kennel, and she was about 14 years old or so. That was Miss Kitty. And she had cancer in her jaw. And she lost so much weight and couldn't groom herself or anything. And they said, "You gotta bring her in." But they wouldn't wait till Bob got home to go with me. So I brought her down there, handed him the cage, and said, "Here, you can keep the cage. I can't do it." And I remember, I still picture her looking up at me as they're carrying her off. And oh my God, I have felt guilty as heck ever since then. And I swore I would never send an animal to be euthanized by themselves. As hard as it is, you know, they get so attached to you. And then all of a sudden, you know, I bring her there and I shove her off, you know, hand them to her and leave her. Poor thing. I tell you, when I get to heaven, and I will, she's one of the little people I need to apologize to. So then when Beth, and well, of course, see, another one, Sophia, she died right in the motorhome. She's just a kitten, and we didn't know she was sick because when we took her to the vets, they didn't, you know, find anything. And all of a sudden she started, you know, like she was gagging, like she was going to get a hairball up. And Bailey was looking at her all worried, and I said, "Don't worry, honey, she's just going to get a hairball up." Well, she didn't just get a hairball on. Poor thing. And I could still hear her. She was laying in the windshield, kind of down a little. And poor little thing was just kind of, you know, and I was afraid to pick her up. God. So luckily, something had told Bob to come home earlier from where he was at. And I ran out. I said, you know, so is something wrong with Sophia? So he got her up out from down in the window shield well, and he held her and she took her last breath. She was a cute little Siamese gal. We'd only had her a couple of months. Okay, I'm turning now into the parking area. Let's see, this is tight here. Okay, now you can see the boats. Looks kind of crowded. I want to go down towards the other end is where I'll be meeting Alan. There's a lot of places back here, but see, over here to the right, put you over there more. I can't tell if the candy store is open, the fudge store. So all this back here, like I say, is parking. They've got a, they call JJ's Fish House. It's the only place that I love their fish and chips. And, somebody's alarm's gone. And every time I have fish and chips, even when we were in London, it's always compared to JJ's. See, this end's got a lot more. Gosh, it'd be bad if that restaurant isn't open. Anyway, you can see out there. This is one, this building that's got a bunch of. So I'm gonna go through this parking lot and see if any parking places in it and see if I can tell if they're open. Because if they're not, I'm gonna have to meet Alan somewhere else. That's parking for people who have boats at the marina. And here is what they call the Discovery Center, where kids, you know, by Western Washington University, where kids can go and learn about stuff going on, you know, under the water. No parking over here. Well, I'm going to go back down so I can see if the restaurant is open. Now we're back on the main front street. Let's see, the restaurant, is it open? It looks like it might be. Yes, good. Well, if I spot something along here, oh, I do, I see a parking spot I can pull into because I can't parallel park. Perfect. Okay, well, I guess I'll just sit here for a while. Because it's 10 minutes to 5. So let me turn off the motor. I'm probably sitting here crooked. Well, that'll help Alan spot me. You can see the sign right here, Casa Luna Mexican Food, and you go down that little alley. It's a cute place. Again, we don't go there very often because it is hard to get parking. But see, I'm at the right time, being it's raining, and you know, there's a wine tasting place that's still open. A lot of them are open over there, but not the kind of stores I'd want to go into because everything's expensive, of course, in these kind of stores. Let's put you back on facing me. Whoops, here I am. I can see I'm kind of crooked. I can't think if there's any store I want to go down in. I mean, here's a dancing brush, and I got, you know, you can go in and paint ceramics, and you know, there's some like an antique. I could go down in the antique store. Yeah, why don't I do that, okay? It's called Bad Blanches, and I might take you out while I'm in there. So hold on.